Okay. Push it that. Is there a problem for you? Not at all. Very resourceful for you. I showed this to the list of attributes associated for you with. And what does this list say that I ask? Okay. Annoying, creepy, weird, kinda cute, very resourceful. I am near none of those things. You are all of those things. Hello, Izila. You're not so bad looking. I have exactly 0 traits that relate to cuteness. None whatsoever. Not true. I am the Green Reaper. The Green Reaper is not cute. How do you not understand something so elementary? You should tremble. Tremble? Yes. You should be terrified. Wait a second. Oh my god. What is that behind you? What are you on about? That plushie on your bed. It's so cute. That's actually so true. It's very cute. Oh no. Oh my god, it's so cute. What? You did not see that. Not a word about it. Do you understand? What? How did you move that so fast? Bring it back, it's adorable. What's its name? Why the hell would I give him a name? Oh, a he? Ah, shit. This is the highlight of my day. Stop talking. He's so cute and pink. Let me name him for you. No. How about... No. Oh, I got the perfect name. His name is Azrael. Okay, that's cute. I'm somehow unsurprised by that name. And what's that supposed to mean? The Angel of Death. Of course you would name me Azrael. It is much better than any of the god-awful names I'm sure you are about to spout. I would have given him a great name actually. Something positively devious. Well, he has a name. As great of a discussion this is, duty calls. Isn't it a bit late to go off to work? Mortal, death can call at any time. Talk later, little human. See ya, Grim? Yes, I suppose you shall. Look after yourself, Jumper. Claiming your life belongs to me now. To me only. Okay. Just a second. Okay. That almost sounded romantic. Death can be quite romantic, don't you think? Have a good night, Jumper. Good luck avoiding me tomorrow. You kept turning around to check over your shoulder today. Something felt strange, like someone was watching you. But whenever you looked, no one was there. Curious. As you're walking home contemplating this feeling, you hear the sound of heavy wheels. You turn your head to see a truck rushing down a hill towards you, but no one sits in the driver's seat. I'm just gonna stick with my strategy of ignoring the danger and seeing how it avoids me. You stop suddenly, watch the truck. It barrels forward, crashing into an empty shop just ahead of you. A power pole falls down, just to add a little more chaos. Thankfully, you are completely unscathed. Dory is hanging out on your bed, enjoying the last bit of sunlight coming through the window. Sitting in the sun is her absolute favorite thing in the entire world, after you, of course. She purrs as you give her a belly rub. Fortunately, Dory loves belly rubs. Seeing how happy she is makes you wish you were a cat napping in the sun all day. You pull out Dory's favorite toy, a small mouse on a stick. As soon as she locks eyes on it, she jumps to her feet and gets down low, ready to pounce. You spend a significant amount of time playing a game of cat and mouse with Dory. Time well spent in your books. Thank you for the follow, Richie. Mortal, do not call upon me this day. Adhere to my words, else a curse shall befall you. What? Message not sent. Oh. Hello? Grim? Your app is broken. The screen of your computer goes dark. No matter how many times you press the on button, it won't turn back on. Frustrated, you contemplate once more, throwing your laptop out the window, then decide against it. Who can afford a new laptop in this day and age? You're waiting there like this for 25 minutes when a ding from your computer gets your attention. Slowly it boots back up, but you're not greeted by a desktop. Instead, you see a call already connected. Why are you incapable of listening? Not following a single simple instruction. I swear, you don't listen purposefully. Well, yes. Why is your camera off? And what did you do to my computer? It is none of your business. You are not meant to admit it. What am I supposed to do with you? Is it not? I very clearly said for you to not call upon me. Not to call upon me. Well, technically I didn't. I only messaged you. And they didn't even send. Is something wrong? I obviously meant do not disturb me. Do not call me, do not message me. Yet, you could not seem to understand something so simple. So I simply disabled the functions. Even that didn't deter you. Okay, but why? Does this have something to do with your camera being off? Are you okay? It is nothing to worry about. You can tell me if there's a problem. What makes you think there is a problem? Maybe I simply wanted a day of peace and quiet. Two things you are notoriously, and that works, by that. You say that, and yet you've called me anyway. So it makes me think something happens. It seems your skills of deduction are adequate at least. So, what's wrong? I do not wish to discuss the matter. Will you turn the camera on? Cream? No, I would prefer not to. It isn't a good idea at the present moment. What's that supposed to mean? Are you hurt? I suppose you could say that. Really? Cream, stop yelling. My mind just needs to stabilize itself, so to speak. Your mind? Yes, is there something wrong with your hearing today? Or perhaps there is a parrot in the car with us. Your sass hasn't been hurt, I see. I simply need to replenish my energy. You wouldn't understand. That I can understand. Maybe you should have a relaxing bath? As nice as that sounds, it won't be enough. I just need to rebalance. I just need some time, which is why I told you to leave me alone today. It's nothing personal, sorry. You're making me worry, Mara. To rebalance? Yes, my soul has been spent too heavily today. Not gonna lie, I have no clue what you're talking about. Let us resume via text. Okay. This will work better. You are simply too bright. Too bright? Like sunlight. Blindingly so. I can't decide if you mean that as a compliment or an insult. Honestly, how can someone's aura be so intense and yet be so not? I am unsure. What are you talking about? You are an enigma to me. You say a lot of crazy things, but you are being extra strange today. What do you mean by my aura? You wouldn't understand. After all, your eyes cannot see what mine see. Your aura, your soul, is like a mirage. Right? It's beyond odd. Most living creatures have an aura of solid color. Most? Most, yes. Some with a stronger connection to the beyond may have an aura with multiple colors. But the coloring is still solid, always. I still don't understand. Do you have an eye condition? What? No, you're not paying attention properly. Just listen. Your aura, since we first spoke, I've been studying it. It does not resemble a living being's aura at all. Are you trying to tell me I'm dead? You are not dead. The aura of the dead is like smoke, I suppose. It has a strong stench and it is thick. yours is not like that either. So, what is my soul like then? Like sunlight shining through a fog. But when I look closer, it's like a mirage. Like it's there, but it's not. The colors are strong, yet empty. That seems like a contradiction to me. And that is why it is like a mirage. It does not make sense. Have you been cursed? Or maybe made a blood promise then broke it? A curse? I don't think so. And you have made no promises vowed in blood? I think I would remember if I had, so no? Indeed, you would know if you had, and the consequences of breaking them are severe. I will have to rule both these houses then. Rule them out? Of what exactly? Can you explain what you're talking about, Green? All this talk of curses and blood promises is something out of fiction. Completely not real. It is very real. You just haven't lived a life where you have witnessed not participating in such things. How exactly do I get you to understand? If you start making sense, then I'll understand. I have an idea. You know what? After this whole weird conversation, I don't know if I like the thought of you having an idea. You still do not believe my words. I can try. I suppose that you'll have to do. So what is it? So why is this idea of yours then? I am going to channel some of my life force into you. What? Then maybe you will take me seriously. As a Reaper, it will pose no challenge to me. In theory. How exactly does one channel life force? And what exactly does that mean? I know I've been playing along with your whole Grim Reaper thing, but you've gotten a buttload stranger. I have not lied to you even once since we met. If you want to prove that, then look into my eyes. I have formed a connection between us. Right, I see. The eyes can be seen as a gateway to one's soul, and it is necessary to form the bridge between us. A bridge, of course. Can't say a guy's ever wanted to make a mind bridge with me before. Then I'm glad to be your first and only. Yes, this should work. Once a connection is formed, I will transfer a part of my conscience to you. You what? This is so totally normal. It is not an ability many have. So normal it is not. Will it hurt? If you resist, it will. The connection will become unstable, and your mind will fight me like the body would fight an infection. But know that I am stronger, so it is likely your mind would fracture if it were to resist against me. Fracture? What does that mean? Your mind would fall apart. You will lose the ability to understand life. Essentially, you will lose yourself. I wouldn't be me anymore? No. You would be a husk, an empty shell of yourself. Typically, a perfect vessel for a demon to inhabit. And they really are a hassle to deal with, so let's not do that, yeah? So this is a consensual possession, huh? if I change my mind? Boom, Demon time. When you put it like that, it makes it sound like I'm doing something forbidden. Possession sounds pretty forbidden, not gonna lie. It doesn't really fall under the classification of possession, unless I forcibly take control of your body. So you aren't breaking any underworld rules or anything then? Grim? Shall we begin? Still no camera? Really? Ugh, I suppose it is needed. Fine, whatever. Happy now? You don't look very hurt. What? You said it is not something visible to the eye. Nor is it anything for you to think heavily on, so no need to bring it up. Can't you just tell me? I worry otherwise. It is simply my mind. Your mind? Should this mind connection do anything not waste that? You know, actually you have it recovered? Won't it make it worse? I suppose that would be the sensible thing to do, but it's nothing that I haven't dealt with before. Let's go ahead with it. Is this not dangerous for your health? As long as I don't delve into your mind too deep, it will be fine. Well, if you say so. Okay, so I just look at you? Just... yes. Don't look away until the connection is found. How will I know when it's found? You will feel it. And I shall tell you, of course. What about that resistance? Once I'm connected to you, my conscience will merge with yours. You should feel me around you. Just don't try to push me away. If you try to force me out, it will cause an imbalance in our connection. You aren't going to make me do weird things, right? Don't be ridiculous, this isn't some party trick. You want me to prove I'm serious, and I want answers. This is mutually beneficial. So once you're in, you're going to do what exactly? Look for said answers. How? 9 hells, you ask so many questions. I'm about to hypothetically let you into my mind. Of course I'm going to have questions. I almost sounded like I really believe you. Maybe I'm the real crazy one. I'm going to examine your aura, feel it, smell it. And maybe it will give me answers on what is stopping me from completing this godforsaken task. Wait a second. Seeing as you keep mentioning that you want to, kill me, how do I know this isn't a trick? I suppose that's a fair comment. I will do nothing to harm you. You can trust me. It's a little hard to trust that. I cannot lie. I will not touch a single hair on your head. Fine, I believe you. Well, are you prepared? As prepared as I will ever be. Stay still and prepare yourself. Nearly there. Okay. Shh! Don't break my concentration. Are you sure this is... Stop wiggling. You will cause irreparable damage and it will be your fault entirely. I will not feel sorry for you. Just keep your eyes on me. I am. There you are. Ah! Something feels strange. The connection is stable, which is lucky by the way, because of all your wiggling. What the... you... How is this possible? It feels cold. You feel cold. What? I'm cold? That's you, right? That cold feeling? I'm surprised you can feel that. Our connection is stable, sure, but... You really were serious this whole time? You were actually the Green Reaper? Yes. I told you. Now you look somewhat foolish, don't you? Nothing new here. As I have been telling you this entire time, I am always truthful. It seems that you finally start to believe me. How could that be possible? That is a question bigger than you or I. It simply is. Anyway, do you feel that? Feels itchy. Not a feeling. That's just an itch. The connection, you moron. I feel it like a pull. Good. Can you see it from my eyes? How does this work? Not until I transfer parts of my conscious into you. You haven't done that yet? No. All I've done is link us together. Think of it as a bond of sorts. Part of myself will flow through your aura, and then my conscience will be inside you. Then I could technically see through your eyes. That makes absolutely no sense. It makes perfect sense. Cream? Yes. What if my mind, you will be fine. The bridge between us is quite stable. It seems you and I are quite suited to each other. If you say so. You disagree? Not exactly. I do feel like we are suited for each other, like you said. I'm just unsure about what it means to be suited to death, literally. I also don't know. Maybe we'll find out together. Anyway, how do we do this? Picture our connection, a bridge. Okay, I can imagine a bridge. Very impressive, congratulations. One side is yours and the other side is mine. I am simply going to walk across that bridge with part of my conscience. Just a few seconds. Okay, took a bit longer than I expected. What do I do? When I tell you to, you simply close your eyes. But hold tight to the handles, okay? That is the pull of my mind. Okay, I can do that. I'll hold on tight. Good. Make sure you do. I don't want to deal with the consequences of any unfortunate accidents. Or, as you said, it would make my job a little easier. Phew. I'm going to begin crossing. Take a deep breath and remain calm. I will try my best. Close your eyes. Okay. When I've made it across, you can open them again. Huh. That doesn't make sense. Interesting. Green, maybe this is a bad idea. I'm scared that if I... Mortal, calm down. Stop worrying so much. As long as you stay calm, then nothing will go wrong. I think something's wrong. This doesn't feel right. Jumper. I don't know if I can do this. I can feel that pull, but it scares me. Stop it immediately. If you do this, then everything will be lost. Everything. But what if you are tricking me after all? What if I'm just letting myself be led into a trap? Listen to me. Hear my words clearly. I am not your enemy. I have never been your enemy. I do not lie. You can trust me. I will do nothing to harm you with this. I'm trying. If this is supposed to be trying, I wouldn't want to see what the opposite of that is to you. If you want to die, congratulations. You are well on your way. No, I don't want to die. Then calm yourself. Picture my hand reaching out to you. Your hand? Grab it. I've got it. Mortal, you are nearly... Do not let go until I tell you to. My bad. I've got you. I'm across. Open your eyes, Mortal. How do you feel? Never been better, actually. Well, that's good to hear. Now let's take a look at the aura of yours up close. What is it? How could that? Wait a second. I can hear you. In my head. Yes. I should have mentioned that this connection has benefits and drawbacks. It is not permanent. It's kinda scary. Like hearing you through my headphones was bad enough. If anything, you should be thanking me. You get to experience my voice in a way no one else has before. So, can you see my aura? I can see it, yes. Mind you, I could see it before too. Now I can feel it, I suppose. It feels... sparse? Is that bad? I am unsure at the moment. I don't know what it means. You look kinda built up right now. What do you mean? They have pills to help you clear out the old pipes, you know. What the? My pipes are just fine, thank you. Fine, but what's with the face? It's bright. You are bright. I've told you this already, pay more attention. What's wrong with bright things anyway? Does it actually hurt you? What? No. It hurts my eyes to look too closely, that's all. I'm just a little sensitive, okay? I bet you are. Be careful not to damage your eyes then. Don't look too close, alright? Fantastic advice. Except I must look closely if I'm to work out what exactly is wrong with you. But it hurts you. That makes me feel kinda bad. I'll deal with it. So, are souls supposed to be that bright? Sometimes. Souls can shine or glow like yours. It's rare, but not unheard of. What? I didn't mean... I meant my eyes. My eyes. But, your stones doesn't look the same. Nor feel the same as anyone else's. Maybe you should try sweating it. You did say you were going to do that, right? It has no sense. That honestly sounds like a good thing. What the lack of smell tells us is that you are indeed not cursed. Which is good, but it still doesn't explain anything. Close your eyes again, it helps me concentrate. Looking into my eyes is that distracting, huh? What the? What is it now? Green? Open. So, in all of my years, I've never seen anything like this before. Are you gonna tell me what's wrong? It's you? Me? Close your eyes again. What? No, start explaining. Just do as you are told. So, bossy. You don't mind. I wouldn't say that, but fine. There is no one better on our plane or mine than I. I am everything people should strive to be. Steve, add it again. I am the best of the best. That's kinda out of nowhere. It is an undisputable fact. Yet, I cannot make any sense of this. Maybe you are not the best of the best then? Nonsense. That is not an option. If anything, this is a problem with you, not me. Ouch. Your aura, it pulses and ebbs. Pulses? When you close your eyes, yes, it pulses. Open them again for me. And now it ripples. The colors flow like oil on water. Maybe something is protecting me? Is there something you need protection from? Well, you? I won't harm you. I've told you such. Yeah, you won't harm me this time. But you're still after my soul, right? Correct. But not today. I am still not at my full strength. And I believe you, for now. So, no answers? You can't rush perfection. No, but I can rush you. I will look into it more later. There must be something mentioned in that tome somewhere. Pulsating auras, and then there's your other issue. Other issue? Until I understand what's going on, it's best you don't ask questions. I know that will be difficult for you. Out of all mortals in existence, you must be the one who asks the most questions. why can't I ask questions? Would you look at that? Another question. Ha! Knowledge is dangerous, especially if it is wrong. So you tell me once you know more? Perhaps. Maybe if you behave. Or beg. I'd rather not. Then perhaps I'd rather not tell you. That's not fair. The only thing is fair in life is death. Okay, very funny. I think it's time for me to go. Time is ticking. Hello, Cyndaquil. Welcome. Now? So suddenly? I need rest and I need answers. The answers will be coming first. Take care of yourself, okay? My well-being comes second to my responsibility. The responsibility of being the Green Reaper? That is correct. But thank you, I appreciate it. Get some rest, please. I still can't believe it. I feel like I should be worried for my soul, but you're not very threatening. I can be plenty threatening when I want to be. You just haven't seen that side of me yet. Then show it to me. Not today. Then I don't believe you. Mortal, I do not lie. Everyone lies at some point. I'm hanging up now. Try not to miss gazing into my eyes too much. You told me I had to. Indeed, but you stare long after you needed to. You're always staring at me, aren't you? But what? And what if I said yes? I've got you wrapped around my finger, little mortal. And what if I said I didn't mind that? Oh. I would say that you are making a mistake, obviously. The only place I will lead you is to your doom. Remember that. If anything, I'd say I have you wrapped around my finger. And how did you come to that conclusion? You're like a little puppy that I'm leading around by the collar. So you wish to color me. Understandable. I would look fantastic in that color. What is this conversation, man? I bet you would. I'm leaving now. Try not to get up to too much trouble while I'm gone. Night night, Mr. Green Reaper. You could at least try to sound a little scared. Oh my god. By the way, I'm assuming I can't tell people about you? Absolutely not. If I find out you have told others of this, there will be hell to pay. Like anyone at all? Do you really have a death wish? Of course not. Then do not do it. By the way, I can't believe you changed your profile picture like that. To that. You and your edgy teenage-like ass. I do not see what is funny about it. I did not want to be contacted. A solid black picture seemed to convey that. I feel you are being sarcastic, but I will allow it this once. Anyway, tomorrow we will talk about what happened. What nearly happened, that is. You could have died. Okay. Would have made life easier for you though. Thank you for following, Cersei. Go, rest. You may not feel it, but your mind will need it after what happens. Nice to know you care. Or don't, and suffer for it later. Your choice. I don't care either way. Such heartwarming support, thank you. I suppose I'll take it to heart this one time. I will take it eventually. My heart? Your soul, you entirely. That's a bold claim. No other shall have you. Good night, sunshine. Today was a very strange day for you. As it turns out, the Grim Reaper is real. Real and video calling you like it's nothing. You spent the majority of the day at work, unable to be productive. How could you be after such a revelation? As you get back to your apartment, you are feeling a little pent up with energy, and you decide to take the steps rather than the elevator. Just as you reach your floor, you hear a loud bang. A few people come out of their apartments to find out what happens. You later learn that the elevator had a malfunctioning cable and it snapped, plummeting multiple floors down. Suddenly, you are very glad to have walked. Okay, let me have a drink. I think I am going to save on my voice a bit and only voice the actual dialogue. Which doesn't exactly help if I'm going straight to the dialogue, but whatever. Any news, Grim? I'll take that as a no then. Unless it's a yes, and you're just ignoring me. You wouldn't do that, right? I said I might perhaps tell you. Aw, did they put the axolotl on the planet? It's so cute. Oh my god. I said I might perhaps tell you. There you are. I really am always on your mind, aren't I? You'd like if you were, wouldn't you? I'd be more concerned with the amount of time you spend fantasizing about death. That is an interesting thought. Is the Grim Reaper literally death? I bring death. I represent death. I quite like death. But is that the same thing? See it as we will. Whether I am literally deaf or not is up to interpretation. You seem a little too lively to be called deaf incarnate. By the way, we're getting off topic here. So, you are very demanding. To make a long story short, there is 110% something wrong with you. Well, obviously. I am glad you realize. But I don't mean your personality or whatever. So what do you mean then? Am I secretly an immortal, Am I a Green Reaper too? Of course not. Use your brain, you are human. I swear the things you say get stupider and stupider every day. You seem to be having a hard time taking my soul, right? Baby, my immortality stops you. Do you ever stop spouting nonsense? Mortals are not immortal. It is not possible. If you were immortal, you wouldn't be mortal, and you're obviously mortal. I thought that was a good hypothesis. Well, how do I put this lightly? Are you being considerate of me right now, Grim? I am about to tell you bad news, so I was trying to be nice. Okay, now you're making me scared. I was just thinking of how to say this in the least brutal fashion. So it's very bad news. Am I dying? Oh god, Grim, I'm too young to die. No, you aren't dying. If you were, that would be fantastic news. It's worse than dying? What? Just let me explain. There is something wrong with your soul, okay? My soul? Is it broken? I wouldn't say broken exactly. Well, what would you say then? Graham, you are awfully pushy, aren't you? Something is wrong. That's all I have to say to you. I need more time to look into it further. Then I may or may not tell you more. But what does it change for me? Well, for now, nothing, I suppose. You suppose? What if I do something dangerous? Couldn't I make it worse? You want my honest opinion? For some reason, yes. Just go about your days as you normally would. Easily said. You weren't even aware there was an issue until moments ago. There is no reason for you to completely change how you're living your life now. If anything, that is what will cause you damage. That does actually make some amount of sense. Obviously. It was something I said after all, and my words are dripping with wisdom. Plus, I am always correct, we both know that. Oh really? Okay. 176,384 plus 8,200,736 divided by 746 times 54. What? You're always right. Answer my math questions then. No using a calculator. 182,372.932976. Huh? That is the answer to your question. You cheated. I do not. You did. I don't even own a calculator. You googled it. I absolutely did not. I am simply a math genius. Just because you cannot solve it does not mean I cannot. Your intellect is obviously lacking. Hey. Look, maybe you got that right, but you can't be right 100% of the time. Why not? The probability of that is almost zero. But not impossible, certainly not for one as talented as I. All of that rubbish aside, how are you feeling today? Do not concern yourself with my welfare. Why not? Am I not allowed to feel worried? Why bother feeling worried? Why would I not? Because it is entirely unnecessary. Think on something else instead. Perhaps you could think up a bucket list of things you would like to do before you perish. For what is rightfully mine will soon be in my possession. You're being edgy again. I am simply being myself. Yeah, edgy. You've got 3 days left, not including today. Have you even been trying? None of your business. I'd actually say it is. Anyway, we can worry about my impending doom later. It is a rather pressing issue, you know. As is your health. Fine. If you are really that curious, I'm feeling just great, actually. Which makes absolutely no sense. I have not rested, nor eaten, nor had a chance to meditate. And I feel as good as new. Well, sounds like good news to me. It is confusing news. I do not like being confused. I would prefer to feel unwell and know why than suddenly feel good and be left wondering how. Maybe my presence is healing for you. If anything, your presence only hastens my tiredness. Well, I suppose that's fair. What made you unwell anyway? My soul was becoming unbalanced. A soul can do this? Usually no, but for a Green Reaper maintaining a balance is essential. What happens if you don't keep it balanced? You die. A Green Reaper can die? Indeed. Death comes to everyone, eventually. You're not immortal? I do not age, if that's what you're asking. I cannot be killed under normal circumstances. But my soul can be corrupted with the taint or the lights, and I will simply fade away. The taint? The lights? You know too much already. But you're just gonna take my soul anyway, right? What does it matter if you tell me the truth? I suppose it may be somewhat nice to talk to someone about it. I'm good at listening. Also good at asking too many questions. Fine. I must maintain a balance of light and dark in my own soul to continue my existence. Kingdom Hearts? When I take a soul, I take on a part of its darkness. If their soul is difficult, it only worsens the effect to myself. This is the taint. When I spare someone or spend too much time in the mortal realm, then my soul tips towards light. In this case, a soul I took 2 days ago refused to move on to the afterlife, and it resulted in a struggle. The weight of that taint tilted my soul towards darkness. It sounds complicated. My continued survival is complicated, yes, but I have a handle on it. I have survived all of this time after all. I'm glad you're feeling better then. My soul should not be balanced yet, but it is. ever since I linked our minds. Fantastic work on my part. No, there must be another explanation, and I will find it. Later though. By the way, I feel like I know the answer, but... are you the reason such strange things keep happening to me every day? Define strange. Where to begin? Pianos falling from windows right in front of me? Yes, that was me. Why? Because I am trying to take your soul, you know this. I know you know this, so I play them. I just thought, you know, a Green Reaper would have a cooler way to take someone's soul. I cannot simply take your soul before your human body dies. It is against the rules. When it is your time, you will die, and then I will collect your soul from your dying body. Then why try to kill me? Why not wait for nature to take its course? Nature was meant to take its course with you years upon years ago. Yet here you are. Oh. So I'm supposed to be that? Yes. Says who? Says me, and the list I have with your name on it. Does it have something to do with fate? Yes, fate says you must die, and your continued existence goes against that. Well, maybe fate isn't so absolute then. You question the very foundations of this world. I'm still here. I'm alive. If fate was absolute, I'll be dead right now. What you say holds something to think about. So... you're really just trying to kill me in totally random ways. Yes. Is that how you usually do things? Of course not. Like I said, nature usually takes its course. People die the way they are supposed to, the way they are destined to from the moments they are born. In your case, you need a bit of a push. Has anyone else ever needed a bit of a push? No. It is just you. It has always been just you. Well, don't I feel special? You should. You are the only human to capture my attention like so. Really? Yes. You are a troublesome mortal, but you are special. In ways neither of us understand. But still, I will win this competition, and I will claim your soul. Even if it kills me in the process. What the fuck? Okay. What the... what is that? It is me. Obviously, but where did it come from? I sent it. Did you draw it yourself? What? Do I look like I would have the time to draw? You have the time to message me? That is a fair comment. No, I did not draw it. I commissioned it. Commissioned a mortal artist. You commissioned someone? Yes. Do you see the likeness? It's cute. Usually I would argue, however in this case I believe cute is the right term. It has compounded all of my handsomeness into a cute roundness. I tipped the artists and they did a good job. As they did a good job. Anyway, you just sent a human a photo of yourself? How else would they capture my likeness? It's not against your Grim Reaper rules? Whether it is or not does not matter. So it is. Perhaps. However, bending the rules is sometimes necessary. Are you bending the rules by talking to me? You are clever, Jumper. Sometimes too clever. Yes, I am forbidden from speaking to mortals, let alone one whose soul I seek. Breaking all the rules for me then, huh? For you? Don't be ridiculous. I've broken them only for myself. Wow, breaking my heart over here. Good, you shouldn't fool yourself into believing things that simply cannot be true. So you have that blushing emote. Is there any more? I have received a few, depicting a wide range of emotions. Oh. Did you post when you took the photos? Naturally. How else would the mortal have been able to capture such beauty? Fantastic. They truly got to your good side. But wait a second. What? What are you so excited about? You pouted in the picture? You should have sent it to me. Why would I send that to you? Because I want to see it. Oh, you know what? Once again, I am proving to be an excellent problem solver. Make sure you pick up, okay? You are getting rather demanding, mortal. Start pouting, pretty boy. What are you talking about? I want to see you pout. Excuse me? Go on, pout already. What? No. Why? Then send me the picture instead. I will not. Come on, I wanna see you pout. The emoji is cute. Maybe the real thing isn't. Too bad. You called me for this? You called the literal Grim Reaper to see him pout. It is very important. This is a pointless waste of time. I see I'll have to take this up a notch. Commencing phase 1 of trying to embarrass Grim. This is so stupid. Ah. What? I said pout, not look surprised. Don't worry about it. You are rather insistent, aren't you? I'm always insistent about putting things I want. Of all the things you could want, you chose that? Alright, no need to judge. What would you pick if you could have anything? Your soul. Wait. Something other than my soul. Well, a holiday, I suppose. A holiday? That is what it's called, right? When a mortal takes a break from the work requirements. Just a second, I have a delivery coming. Okay, I'm back. That is what it is called, right? When a motto takes a break from the work requirements. Wait, have you never been on a holiday? Don't lie to me, there is no way you never had a holiday. I have had days off to recover from being unbalanced. But never have I experienced time away from my duties for pure recreation. That can't be true. I've told you I cannot lie. You cannot? Or you will not? I cannot. I am not able to. What part don't you understand? Is this some weird Grim Reaper magic thing? It is not magic. We are simply bound by our oath. I physically cannot speak a lie. Whoa, okay. Like actually? Yes, like actually. How many times must I repeat myself? Don't smile like that. Don't even think about using this to your advantage. This is going to be fun. I can still refuse to answer your questions. My oath doesn't force me to speak, only not to speak lies. Where to start? Do you believe in love at first sight? What? You want to play 20 questions now? So is that a yes or a no? No. Do you cuddle Azrael in bed? What? Why would you care? Do you cuddle Azrael while you are in bed? Yes or no, Grim? Let's talk about something else. You do. No answer is still an answer. There's nothing wrong with that. Is it any of your business? No, but I am enjoying it anyway. What was the thing about the plush in the trailer? That's funny. Grim cuddling his little teddy. He is not a teddy. This utter disrespect towards Azrael will not be tolerated. Oh wow, you are completely shit serious. Very. So, pineapple on pizza? Of course, pineapple was created by the gods to be placed on pizza. Wow, it is making me pick a side, okay. You're so wrong, it hurts. If anything here is wrong, it's you. Okay, Mr. Pineapple on Pizza. Then... Do you think I'm pretty? I pass. You can't pass. I said I pass. I refuse to play this infantile game any longer. Then, do you think I'm beautiful? Oh, for the love of... So, no? I didn't say that, did I? Ha! Gotcha. Do you think about me often? You are all I think about right now, Mortal. And it is aggravating. Have you ever been in love? I do not think so. You don't think so? I have simply never lived a life, nor had the time to consider something like that. I am too busy, and love and death don't tend to mix easily. I believe I mentioned it somewhat before. Do you wish you could? Fall in love? Why? For the happiness it brings? Why do I need someone else to be happy? Well, you don't. Lots of people are happy alone, and that's okay too. I just thought you seemed lonely. Lonely, huh? You do not need to concern yourself over my loneliness. That is part of being a Reaper. That's sad, actually. You can think what you wish of me. Neither a yes nor a no, I see. You may take of it what you wish. Alright then. Okay, have you ever kissed anyone? No, I have not been in love, and I would not kiss someone I did not love. Have you? Me? No, the other person that I'm chatting to, of course I mean you, Mortal. I have. Interesting. Then, have you... Nope, it is still my turn, Chopper. I thought this was an infantile game. It is. But if you get to play, so do I. Are you afraid? Afraid? Of what? Of me. I think it would be stupid to not be a little scared. You're smart then. But I think I'm more interested than scared. Interested? Yeah. You're kinda an interesting person, Green. That much is obvious. No, really. Despite everything, I'm glad we met. Anyway, it's my turn again. What's your name? Your real name? I told you, that information is classified. Really? I thought that you were lying? No, Morton. So you won't tell me? No. That would be risking my very position and therefore my life. I believe it is my turn. Have you felt anything unusual today? Unusual? How so? Just anything off. Okay, this is a little suspicious. What is it? What did you do? What makes you think I've done something? Well, have you? Intentionally? No. Green. You see, I seem to have left a small portion of myself tethered to you. Oopsies. Oopsies. Chee. Chee. You what? A part of my soul seems to have remained after what happened yesterday. Yes. Sorry. What the hell? Come back and get it. Don't you, need that? Wait a second. Have you been spying on me? I have absolutely not been spying on you. I already see far too much of you during my work hours. Seeing you any more than that would be too much. Can take it back already. And considering what happened yesterday... yeah. Sorry for, it was foolish. You should have trusted me. I should have, yes. You nearly lost yourself, Sunshine. I am surprised, however, that you managed to come back from that. Consider yourself extremely lucky. I didn't realize. It won't happen again. I promise. Good. So I just live with you spying on me forever? There won't be any spying. That piece of my soul is far too small for something like that. Well, that's certainly reassuring. Indeed it is. If another were to sense it on you, they would see I have already laid my claim. It is a mark against your soul, one that shows you are touched by death itself. And it would be foolish to try and take something that belongs to someone else. Let's not go too hard on this, okay? I wouldn't say I belong to you. Your soul does. Really, I feel pretty alive right now. Not for much longer. We'll see about that, won't we? Yes, we will. This whole conversation is so silly. You can just lay claim on people without asking them first, Grimmy. Too bad. I already have. What if one of your other Reaper friends is? Won't that be bad news for you? You speak the truth, yes. But I am willing to risk that for you. How romantic. You mess with my mind and my heart, then it's working. Ha! Honestly, being around you is very confusing. I do not know what I did to deserve this fate. Did wrong to deserve this fate. I can't think of a better fate for you. Both of us have kinda shitty fates, huh? We're two peas in a pod. Yes, well, that's all well and good, but you are... I'm what? You know what? I have something I need to do. You can't just leave without telling me what you are going to say. I can. I will. It's exactly what I plan to do. Tease. You tease me, it is only fair. You, as mortals say, dish it, but cannot take it. Anyway, good night, sunshine. I enjoyed talking to you. I did too. Good night, cutie. Okay. And my voice is taking a bit of a beating. I think I'm going to take like a 5 minutes break to see if I can push this to another half an hour. Yeah, 5 minutes. I'll be right back. I'm back. Now with a cup of hot chocolates. Okay, let's go. Let's check the gallery. Go. Just a safety save. Mortal, I have an important revelation, and that is that I am unaware of certain aspects of your person. It is imperative that you answer this immediately upon being seen. 1. Your favorite mortal color. 2. The season in which you favor the most. 3. What is your family status? 4. Names of any mortals who, quote, tickle your fancy, end quote. 5. Left or right side of the bed? Thank you. Why have you taken so long to respond? Perhaps my approach was wrong? No, the problem cannot be me. It is the children who are wrong. I have sent you my quiz. Please respond. Jumper, I request your presence. Hello? Whoa, okay, wall of text. Anyway, let me read all of this. Are we playing 20 questions or something? 20. Don't be ridiculous. Use your eyes and count. I asked 5. Technically, there are 8 questions there. Just answer the first 5, mortal. Don't you want to know what took me so long? Sorry to answer it, but yes, your approach is wrong, as always. Just answer the other questions. Fine, I'll work down the list. My favorite mortal color is... That is a good question. Let's say... probably light blue then. Okay, light blue, got it. A fine color. Which season? Winter. I like the cold weather. And winter fashion is really quite nice. Plus it's great weather to snuggle in. You seem like you'd be good for snuggling. I would be good for snuggling? Yeah, you down? Skin to skin contact helps conserve heat and all that. We should test it out for science. I will leave science to more scientific men. Then how about just for fun? Well, then I would be, as you said, down. I have wondered what it would be like to hold you, I mean, someone. What am I saying? Oh, never mind. I'm actually a little lost for words. You are very forward today. Not that I mind, at all. In fact, I quite like it. But, is that meant to be flirting? What? Flirting? Don't be absurd, mortal. The Green Reaper does not flirt. That would be ridiculous. Wow, you're really wooing me right now. Anyway, my questions. What about your family? Want to meet the in-laws, Green? We are not married. Should we get married then? Right now? That's a little short notice. Fine. Maybe later then. What did you want to know about them? Do you have any family? Of course I do. Sadly, I don't see them that much these days. Guess that's what happens when you move away. I knew it would happen, but I'm still a little sad. I hope you'll see them again soon. Why did you move away from them? I moved away for work. I see. As good a reason as any. I'd like to get a house at some point, but I think I would have to move even further away. Double as lonely. Oh, I know. You could just move in with me. Huh? Me? Little mortal, you wouldn't like living with me. Do you hug the sheets? Snore super loud? That is not what I meant at all. And no, I do neither of those things. How do you know? Unless someone is there to tell you. Oh, Green, you cannot be. You stole all the blankets and I was chilled to the bone. And you snored so loudly I could not hear my own thoughts. You have a vivid imagination. But no, I do not sleep with others. I don't like to share my own space. So there is no way for me to convince you? Why you would ever want to live with me, I will never understand. You didn't even know I existed a week ago. Okay, that is totally a reasonable point to make. Very fair. Exactly. But once this week is over, I will own your soul. Then we can revisit this. You definitely will not, but sure. Backtracking a few steps then. My family. I've got my mom and dad. And they raised me together. Apparently it was love at first sight with them. The moment their eyes met, they were drawn to each other, to one another. They told me it was fate. Then they were fortunate to find each other. Some soulmates never find who their other half. Some wouldn't even know their soul called for another. Wait, so soulmates are an actual thing? How do you know if you find them? You wouldn't know. It's quite rare. Do I have one? How would I know? Seems like a question to ask yourself. Well, you seem quite interested in my soul. Wait, if someone else is my soulmate, they might take offense at you being so keen for my soul. Well, sorry to them, but your soul belongs to me. So don't go getting any ideas thinking you can get out of our arrangement. Damn, you totally just foiled all my plans. Do you have any siblings? No, just me. I would have liked some. Most of my friends have had a lot of siblings. And I didn't have many friends. So it did feel kind of lonely sometimes, at times. Do you have any siblings, Grim? I do not. And thank the Lord for that. You do give only child vibes, so I'm not surprised. How so? It's just the way you act sometimes. Your disgust at the idea of sharing. And sometimes you're kinda demanding. I take what I want when I want it. Yes, exactly. It's my right as a Reaper. I bet if you had a sibling, they would put you in your place. I know my place. Sure you do. So that's the family questions out of the way then. What's next? I require any names of mortals who tickle your fancy. What exactly do you need that for? I will have them taken care of. I think my idea of taking care of and yours are probably very different. Whatever do you mean? What will you do with the information? Do you plan to take their souls prematurely? Their souls? No, that would be against the code. I'll just make sure they do not get in my way. In my way of getting your soul, of course. Nothing else. Nothing whatsoever. I think I should keep these names to myself. Tell me, immediately. I don't think so, mister. What if I command you to tell me? I would laugh at you for being edgy. You should do as you are told. There is no point in making this more difficult than it needs to be. You really are troublesome. I'm waiting, mortal. I don't need random people getting in the way of my work. How exactly do you expect them to interfere? I do not wish to find out. Just give me the names and do not worry about it. There must be someone, correct? There is no one like that in my life, Grim. Well, that makes my job a bit easier. I suppose no Mamie will need to occur today. Mamie? Oops, did I say that? You wouldn't really do that, would you? Who knows? Why? I am serious about my work. I do not want anyone to get in my way. Even if there was someone special in my life, they wouldn't be able to stop a Green Reaper. I don't share, sunshine. Share what? You, obviously. Sorry. Luckily, there really is no one. But why? Why is there no one else? What do you mean? Why do you not have someone? You are so... So what? Just how could you not have a special person? Are you asking me why I'm single right now? Yes, I do not understand. You are, well... Never mind. No, what were you going to say? I'm what? Have you seen yourself? Are you trying to insult me or compliment me? Did I tell you how absolutely awful you look? No, you didn't. I did not. That would be because I cannot lie. So, surely people have asked to court you. Not at all. I've never actually dated anyone. I find that hard to believe. I'm not lying to you. No one's ever asked me out. Not one person has ever asked to court you. Nope, that's what I'm saying. No flowers or fancy dates. No chocolates or anything on Valentine's Day. And you are interested in that sort of thing? Food, flowers. I think so. I don't need anything fancy though. It would be nice to get some flowers or something. And what about you, Dan Grimm? You said yesterday you've never been in love. That doesn't mean you've never dated or had a crush on someone. Any underworldlings take a fancy? Underworldlings. Worldlings. No. Then any mortals? Well... And on to the final question. Right or left side of the bed? If I have to answer, then so do you. I choose to pass. Left or right side? The left. Noted. Those were all the questions I had prepared. So, you're gonna ask me again why it took me so long to respond? Or whether I thought your approach to this little game was wrong? Fine, answer them this time then. Was my approach wrong? The way you asked me was a little strange. The approach was fine, you just phrased things kind of strangely. Like you're interested but don't want to seem too interested. You are so obvious sometimes, it's sweet. Obvious? In what way? Obviously, really interested in getting to know me. Oh, also, you rambled yourself again. The last time you did that when we first met. I did not ramble then. You kind of did. Had a little chat to yourself. Nope, you are remembering incorrectly. I would not make such a fool of myself. I am the Grim Reaper. If you say so, Grim. I was simply testing the program to ensure it ran correctly. That is all. Well, it definitely did. I saw them just in time to witness something hilarious. Just in time to bear witness to my shame. Right as you yelled, "Fuck me!" Definitely a way to introduce yourself to someone. I'm never going to let you live it down. Oh, yay. Yippee. I'm so joyful at the prospect. How lovely. Fantastic even. I'm glad. Yes, is there something I can help you with, Little Reaper? I was simply bored of typing out my responses to your stupidity. Mean, but fair. You are the one spouting nonsense. I know you really don't mind. You don't really mind. You wouldn't talk to me all this time if you did. You just take my soul and be done with it, right? I'll take it when the time is right. You appear to be running low on time though. There is nothing wrong with me with taking my time. Someone's struggling. That will not be happening. I do not struggle. How can you be sure? Statistically speaking, I'm just as likely to win this bet as you are. Another foolish assumption. A Reaper outclasses a human in every way. Statistically, you cannot win. I think I'm doing a decent job so far. Considering I'm still, alive. Maybe I'm just letting you have it until the last possible moment. Or maybe you just can't take it. Hehe. You are fortunate, Oh yeah? Fortunate I was the Reaper assigned to your case. Another would not have put up with you like I do. Well, yeah, I do feel lucky to have met you. Ha. That is enough meaningless chatter. What were you doing, Immortal? Right now? Talking to you? That much is obvious. I meant before that. I apologize. I forgot I have to be awfully clear with you. You and your small brain. It's very wrinkly, though. What do you wanna know? Just answer the question. Such a bossy boy. Well? Before your 50 questions, there wasn't 50. It was nowhere near 50. Are you that poor at counting? Your nearly 50 questions, I was, well, not doing much actually, hanging out around my apartment. Dory was heading a little strange earlier. I thought she might be getting sick. But she perked right up. I suppose I just have a healing presence. Maybe you do. I actually just got home from work, but I have the next few days off. That's actually true. Today is... not... Yesterday I had work, but today is a holiday. That's why I'm streaming this early on a weekday. You do? Figured if I was gonna die, I didn't want to spend my last days at work. But I know I'll be fine anyway. So I'm just gonna enjoy my little at-home vacation. I see. Any of plans for later? Honestly, I think I'll stay at home. Perfect. Nothing beats staying at home in your PJs after all. Do you have any PJs, Cream? Do you think I sleep in this? I can't picture you wearing anything else. Of course I have pajamas. They are black and very comfortable. I could have guessed the color, honestly. What kind are they? Why do you care? I wanna imagine you in them. Oh. Just a second. You would look cute in pajamas. It is a short-sleeved shirt and shorts. Are you happy now? Immensely. What about you? Aw, the Green Reaper wants to know what my PJs look like. I have a cute little nightie. Well, this is obviously useful information for my job, of course. Yes, Yes, so you won't go anywhere tonight? Good, this works for me. Stay right there. Huh? Uh-oh. Oi, Green, what's going on? Did you accidentally hang up? It was no accident. Oh. Just hold on a minute. Or a bit longer than that, maybe. Just wait. And what exactly am I waiting for? Just wait. You step back from your computer, you're not sure what you're waiting for exactly, but you might as well hang out until he messages you again. You spend a little time with Dory and check the moisture of your sprouts. Eventually, you can't find anything fun to do while you wait for Green to get back in contact. Honestly, it worries you a little just how dependent you have become on talking to him. You lie back on your bed, staring at the ceiling. You only met him 5 days ago, but it feels like a lifetime we've known each other. Putting aside the fact that he's the Green Reaper, you've honestly never enjoyed someone's company as much as his. It's a little confusing. You know full well what this strange feeling in your heart is. But you try to put it aside. As fun as talking to him is, he's still the Green Reaper. You wander back to your computer. It's been around 30 minutes now. There's still nothing. Disappointed, you go to turn away when you see an incoming call. Welcome back. Look up. What the hell? You look up from the computer towards the night sky. And on the other side of your currently closed window, you see something so surprising that you must be imagining it. Oh shit! Oh, what the hell? What are you doing here? Now that face is priceless. Well worth the trip here, I have to say. Green? Don't call me that to my face. It's embarrassing enough hearing it over our house. Huh. It's Casper. That's my real name. Casper. Hello, sunshine. You look like you've seen a ghost. Maybe I have. A very cute, really pretty one. I'm far from a ghost, sunshine. Are you sure? Certain. So you admit you're pretty? No. I admit that you are wrong. That you make a really good point in the player. Oh. Which you should know to be truthful. Because, as you well know, I cannot lie. Ah, am I flustering you? You're blushing right now. It's just real warm in here. A literal sauna. So hot tonight. Yep. Are you trying to avoid my gaze right now? Stop hiding your face. I'm trying to look at you. There's no need to be shy anyway. You are attractive. That is nothing to be shy about. Just stop talking for a minute. Nice to see you looking flustered for a change. Green. Casper. Casper then. Yes, mortal. How are you even here? Wait a second. I live on the 5th floor. You do? Not too much of an inconvenience for me, luckily. How are you even sitting, whatever you're doing here, there? I'm neither sitting nor standing. I can literally see you on the other side of this window. Congratulations, would you like an award? But you find I'm floating. What the hell? Okay, I'll add this to the list of things I wasn't expecting today. I feel like I've been cheated out of some very important information about you. Since when can you fly? Since always. Why do you act so surprised? You're floating 5 stories up from the ground. Wait! Can't people see you? You think I would be so careless? No, I've cast a glamour. Silly me, of course. Obviously you've cast a glamour. Are you invisible then? Invisible? No. I've taken another form, to everyone's eyes but yours. So my neighbors aren't gonna see a mysterious man floating outside my window. If they were to look, they would simply see a raven. A raven, of course. Not a good choice. You have a predictable side to you sometimes. But I do need to know. Yes? How exactly did you find me? You think I didn't know where you lived? I never told you. I know everything about you, Sunshine. So I assume you're come to take it myself, I suppose? I had a good run, I suppose. I missed a few of those words, but it's fine. No, I'm actually not here for that. You aren't? I know you can't lie, but that sounds like a lie. It's not. I know. Did you just drop by to say hi then? No. I'm here because I have something here with me, hidden. Something to give to you. Here. Oh my fucking, okay. Flowers? You said you liked some. You got me flowers? I didn't think to ask what type of flowers you liked, so I picked ones that looked like you. The brightest, sunniest flowers I could find. Casper. Yes, Motto? It really means a lot to me. You know, if you wanted them, you are going to have to open the window. If you want. Oh, of course. Are you going to come in? Are you inviting me in? I promise to try and be good. Then please, do come in. So I'm greatly pleased by the invitation. Maybe next time, Hero Human. What a shame, but fine. But you really will have to open it at least a crack if you want this. There we go. You are quite a risk taker, aren't you? Are you telling me I should be scared? I'm simply making an observation. What fun would life be if we weren't taking at least a few risks, Here you go, Sunshine. Your hands are really warm. And yours are quite cold, even through the gloves. They're really pretty. How can hands be pretty? I meant the flowers. But your hands are quite pretty too, now that you mention it. Then I would say your hands are also very, nice. Who'd have thought hands could be so alluring? What are you whispering about now? I really must be on my way. I've accomplished the thing I wanted to do. So soon. Duty always calls. Off to steal souls then. Better than yours, wouldn't you say? Nope. You can just hand over yours now if you want. Better get to work before you get in trouble, little Reaper. And since when am I yours? Since the moment we met. Don't be damaging my goods, you hear? So demanding. Casper, Sunshine. Do be careful. Since you asked so nicely, I will try my best. Don't forget to close that window after I leave. Wouldn't want anyone crawling in when you aren't looking. Damn. I wasn't expecting all that game. We went out for a few errands today, but mostly you hung out around home. It was a good chance for a little out-of-season spring cleaning. All day, you kept an eye out for Casper and his attempts to take your soul, but there was nothing. No strange fires or collapsing elevators or brakes cuts on the bus. Today, for the first time in a long time, nothing strange happened to you. And for some reason, it felt weird if something had. Okay, I don't think I'm going to go through another day of chat room, but we can check out around the room before Joe goes live. What's a cat's favorite dessert? You asked Tori. Ice cream. Equals cake on that one. Let's check the gallery. Ah, yes. Oh my. Okay. Huh. Okay. I was not expecting that kind of art in the gallery, but okay. Sure. Did I check what was internet? Oh my god. What the fuck is... Only Reapers. I see. Okay. You hear footsteps on the hallway. You wonder if it's your neighbors again. I guess I should have been checking. You hear a sniffling coming from the hallway, then the sound of someone is leaning out the door. Sliding on the door. You imagine someone's currently leaning against the doorway of their apartment. You hear a fumbling, the sound of someone digging through their bag, searching for something, then a sigh. A ringing, the sound of someone that desperately seeks another. And then, finally, a voice. Mom, are you there? Can you talk right now? A light and airy voice starts. No, I'm fine. No, I wasn't crying. I just wanted to talk for a bit, if that's okay. Another sniffle. Nothing happened, really. I'm just confused. And I lost my keys, but I'll worry about that in a minute. There's silence for a minute. Imagine their mother is currently fretting, trying to console their child, despite not knowing what's wrong. Have you ever liked someone so much that it's made you terrified? I really like them, Mom. I've only known them for like a week, but I feel like it's been so much longer. And I'm scared. There's vulnerability in their voice, immense vulnerability. Their voice is like a plea to something they cannot see. Like a wish upon a star. I want to understand them. I want to make things work. But I'm scared that I will make things worse. I'm scared that neither of us are what we expect of each other. The fear of not living up to expectation, the fear of misunderstandings, such human emotions. I know, Mom. I know I should talk to them, but it's so much. It's like there is this weight, this secret between us, and I don't know how to bridge the gap. I think I heard them say something last night, something important. But they didn't open up completely, and now I'm torn between wanting to know and being afraid of what I might discover. An internal struggle, a deep desire. But Mom, I can't stay away. I've never believed in fate, but I need some guidance. What do I do? Silence again. You imagine their mother is speaking words of wisdom, filled with kindness. Something that I missed. Okay, I'll go to talk to them tomorrow and make a decision. Thank you, Mom. I love you. The sound of the car landing reaches you even beyond the hallway, and then there's silence. You hope they find their kiss. Oh, that's a nice little moment, even if it is invading their privacy quite a bit. Wow. Okay. Roughly Mao. Um. Okay, I'm just gonna hang out for a few more minutes. Seems that Joe is eating before the stream, but should be live at any point. At this point. Let's see, can we check? What do we watch today? You sit down on the bed next to her and think towards the future. If you ever manage to afford the house with the market looking like it is, you probably don't want any more pets. Pets need so much time, effort, and love, and money. One pet is plenty for you. For now, you enjoy Dory's company immensely. You hope that Green Reaper and Strange Soul notwithstanding, you have many fun times ahead of you together. Let's see, do you have any new options for some reason? I don't think so. These seem like the same. Okay. Oh, interesting. I wasn't expecting a comment on the flowers. Hi Zilla. Yeah, I am quite enjoying this. Definitely, like Mao said, the writing is very internety. And it is a lot more like conversational than what I'm used to. So like, I'm usually expecting, even if it's like a dating thing, for that to be like an actual plot that is the main thing that is being moved forward towards. And like, I guess there is a deadline here, but it is a lot more about chilling and chatting than what I'm used to reading. But it's nice, it's cool. And it is also a little interesting to me because I primarily like girls, but I do have like a soft spot for some guys here and there, and this I was curious to see if this was going to get me, and I gotta say, kinda did a little bit, yeah. There is some cuteness over there that's alluring for sure, and he's like the twinkiest twink, so that helps. I really do like this background art. It's quite charming, nice to look at. There is like a kind of a grain effect, almost. Yeah, I suppose there is a grain effect over the entire thing. Makes it quite cozy. Let's see. These songs are also pretty chill. I quite like them. Let's see if there was one that I quite enjoyed. The start of that one always makes me think of Deltarune and Another Tale. I think this one is the chillest one for me. Same old papers, okay. Have I missed anything to check? No, I don't think so. Well, I suppose we can do some of those. I guess. Yeah, let's do some of those. And not just stay right here for an indefinite amount of time. Oh, never mind. Joe just went live. What a good excuse. Okay. Thank you everybody for hanging out. I will probably go live again this weekend at some point. Probably tomorrow, if I had to guess. And I will hopefully get affiliate soon. But yeah. See you everybody. Bye bye.